All right, so fees. So you talk about tuition, which is the cost of going to basically getting your education, going to your classes. Usually that's about $33,000 a year. And then you have this other bit. So between $33,000 a year and $43,000 a year, which I've already said, there's this $10,000 amount, which goes for your room and your board, your meal plan, and then other fees like books. So $10,000, a lot of money. Sounds like a lot of money, is a lot of money. And we'll start with books. Books are ridiculous. I'm talking, in high school, you usually didn't have to pay for your books. In college, you can get in a scenario where you can pay $200 or $300 for a single book. I've seen people, especially with science majors, who walk out paying $600 or $700 for their books just for one semester. It's very ridiculous, and you will learn after your first semester, or if you watch this before your first semester, never buy your books at the bookstore. Flat out, email your teachers once you figure out who they are and say, can I please get my text? Can you tell me who the author is, what edition it is? And then go on Amazon.com or on eBay or on anywhere else, and you're guaranteed to save over half the amount if you go to your bookstore. And trust me, going from $700 to $300 on books makes all the difference. So don't buy at the campus store, even though it's convenient. That's why they charge so much. Go online and find out what your books are early. Meal plan. Now, every school is different. Willamette, this is another aspect that they just absolutely butcher. So, meal plan at Willamette, I'm a guy who I consider that I eat a lot. At Willamette, I've got the maximum meal plan. It's called Meal Plan D. It's set up on an A, B, C, D scale. And even on the maximum plan, I'm paying, it's got to be over $3,000 a semester, which, if you can think about living on $3,000 a semester for food, wow, you can go out to eat every night, and it's amazing. But instead, I get around $6 combined for my breakfast and lunch, which means that I can't eat breakfast, and then for lunch I get, a grilled cheese and some fries, maybe a drink, and that's it. And I'm on the maximum meal plan. So even though the quality of food is high at Willamette for breakfast and lunch, you really can't afford anything with the meal plan. And the meal plans are so expensive that there's no reason you shouldn't be able to get more for your buck. So they struggle, the food service industry does, at Willamette for breakfast and lunch. Now for dinner, it gets even worse. It's an all-you-can-eat meal system, which it's kind of said, they get by saying, oh, well, we're sustainable, we don't waste a lot of food, and it's true. Willamette has been known to be, in some surveys, as the most sustainable campus in the nation, which I've heard that statistic a lot, and they definitely market it. But a lot of it is because of situations like this dinner issue, where they only put out a certain amount of food, it doesn't have a lot of variety, and the quality is just so much less because it's all you can eat at dinner that many students just don't like dinner at all. They skip it. It's a crazy environment because you try and pack 500 students into an area that should never have more than 300. The lines are crazy. And worst of all is that your meal plan doesn't allow for you to miss a meal, because if you miss it, you still get charged whatever amount you're going to pay for that meal because it's allocated as a semester-long fee. So that if you sleep through dinner, if you just go to dinner and get an apple, if you go and eat 12 rounds and stay for 3 hours, you're going to get charged the same amount. And so many students find it that dinner is just a horrible situation all the way around. Cost of dinner. If you are not a Willamette student, or if you're a Willamette student who doesn't have a meal plan, you can pay for dinner with your debit card or with cash or with anything for $7.50. Now, if you do the math, which I've done as a math major, and figure out how much you're being charged per dinner as under a meal plan, you're either getting charged between $11.40 or $13, depending on which meal plan you have. D, which I have, is actually the most efficient. I'm only being charged around $5 more for my meal every night, which is, of course, still ridiculous. But then this junior-senior meal plan that they get you on, which a lot of students think, hey, I'm living on campus, but I don't eat as much, and so now maybe I can just get the junior-senior plan. If you do the math, you're paying $22 for the same meal that you could buy for $7.50 without a meal plan. So the meal plan situation with Willamette is really rough, and it's something I've tried to work with administration on for years, and hopefully it'll get better. But right now, it is just not a good one.